Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it! And they are back on terms!
I can get used to this, you know. We're back, and we're back with another 3 points. This is becoming a habit, this, Ben.
Yeah, well, yeah. Problem Swansea, yeah.
Oh, God. He dropped his hand. Anyway, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Is that the word? I don't know. The Millers win again, 2-1 against Preston North End. The first time we have got back-to-back wins under Paul Warne, which we've talked about a lot over the past few weeks, and I think that's a major milestone in terms of our season. 3 away wins in a row, which is the first time since 2003-2004 in the Championship, and 4 wins overall away from home, which is more than like the last 2 or 3 seasons of the Championship combined. It weren't pretty, and we didn't play particularly well. In parts we were fantastic, but Preston will probably feel aggrieved, and maybe rightly so. But it doesn't matter. Probably. We've got 3 points, so stuff them.
Yeah.
The first goal was pure comedy, as far as I'm concerned. There's something about those goals. Did you see in the midweek there was that video going around of that person falling down on them escalators, and all them people coming down and falling on top of, just all happening in slow motion. That's what that own goal reminded me of. It went happening, and nobody could do anything about it. It just happened.
To be fair, build-up were really good.
They were really good, yeah.
If I'm clutching at straws, I know, but 15 seconds, I'll have that.
Yeah, and it were good, but at the same time, if the defender would have not done that and sort of left it, it were on a plate for Hurst. It were on a plate for him to get his goal. But that's being greedy in it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So 1-0 after 15 seconds, and I thought the first half, mate, I thought we were actually quite comfortable. I don't think it caused us too many problems. There was the odd chance, but the referee were determined they were going to give him free kick after free kick after free kick to edge of box, didn't he? He were determined that they were going to get him a goal. But for me, the main talking point of that first half was the foul on Victor Johansson. Yeah,
honestly, I'm still furious about it. It's an absolute blatant red card. I don't. You can't give him a yellow card for that. End of story. You either give him nothing or you give him a red. It can't be one or the other. I thought the referee today, as per usual in Championship, was crap, utterly crap. And that decision for me, it's an absolute disgrace. It really is. You could, the injury to Johansson, I'm surprised he was able to carry on. To be honest, I expected his eye to close up and have to go off. I thought the referee was a joke in that respect, and it didn't affect the game, but it could have done.
Oh, it could absolutely done. It was horrendous. There's going for the ball, which the first player that went went for the ball.
Yeah.
I think he did catch Johansson a little bit, but maybe on the hand or something like that. Unless the ball wasn't on Johansson's head, so I don't know what Evans were doing, but it's Ched Evans. So
it's Ched Evans. What do you expect?
We'll leave that there.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Ben, I assume you are with me. I thought the referee was overall just poor.
Yeah. It was just quite biased. It was overall poor. It was just a typical Championship. Not massive in the end. No, it didn't cost us anything in the end. I think it could have. Because we should have taken him off. But I think he made a few right decisions. However, I think he was very biased. I don't think he made the right decisions that I feel like they were the right decisions, but then he made the wrong decisions for the other team. You know what I mean? Swansea, whoever we played, Preston, fouls that we didn't get, which was a bit annoying, but it's Championship the Championship for a reason, aren't they? Not Premier League for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It was that bad. I thought it was going to give that penalty in the last few seconds.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah. So we'll get into your comments that if you want to, if you're watching, just reply to the tweet or Facebook or YouTube. Just put when my comments. We'll see them and put them in. Callum Gibson, the lads best be making a quick getaway because my God, we robbed them of the 3 points. Second half, Ben. We'll talk about our second goal in a minute because it deserves talking about. But we rode our luck a lot in that second half.
Yeah, well, our first goal, I think, summed up that whole game apart from our second goal. We got very lucky with the goal. I think the score should have been 1-1. I think at the start of the season, that ends up being 1-1.
I know what you mean, yeah.
1-0, in fact, to them. I don't think we'd have that class to score our second goal at the start of the season.
Yeah, probably not.
So, I agree, but we deserve this look because we've been stiffed for the past 10 years by referees and officials and government bodies of football and stuff like this. So we deserve
it's more than 10 years.
More than 10 years,
yeah.
So we deserve 3 points.
Couldn't agree more. The next one is Ethan is Polish, and me and Mick talked about this briefly before we started. Before we went live. Ethan is Polish. How good was Wing today? My man of the match. Victor was also immense. Yeah. Janssen had a very good game. Yeah. I thought Lewis Wing basically ran from everything we did. Good. It came through him. I thought it was so good on the ball. I thought it was calm and composed. It's got a lot of the bar laser about him, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities.
Mm. Yeah, definitely.
I won't compare him to Barlas. I think he played ridiculously well. I think they're different players. I think he's quicker. I think he's more mobile. Yeah. I think he's more attacking. He picks some lovely passes out. He can pick a pass out.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit of a Barlas, but more agile. So
yeah. What I mean by Barlas is really good on the ball.
Yeah,
he's better than Lindsay on the ball, for example.
Yeah. Definitely.
No. Then we'll talk about the second goal now. Mick.
Yeah.
Just wonderful football.
Yeah, it was. All the way around. All the way around from everybody involved in that move. I thought that it was a great move, great finish, and it's what we're capable of doing. We know that we're capable of doing it, and the difference. I think that's one of the differences between now and last time. But it's one of the differences between us and other clubs in this division. A lot of other clubs can do that, but they can't do the dirty stuff that we're capable and seem to enjoy doing. You know what I mean? They can either do one or the other. So we're starting to create now a really good balance of between that aggression, between being direct, and then between playing football like that. Great goal, fantastic goal, and a really calm finish from Wildsey as well. So
yeah, it would have been very easy to sky that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it just wide. Yeah, really, really good. Rich Hollingsworth thought Hurst put himself about quite well today, but for him, man of the match was either Wing or Icky. Yeah, Ben, I thought Hurst and Freddie, to be fair, I thought they worked really hard. Nothing fell for Hurst at all, did it?
No, we had that shot, which in the first half, or second half it was, which if he goes other side, I think he goes in. Make the box. I think Hurst played better. I think he tried a lot. I think he played well. So yeah.
You're saying really down, Ben. Are you all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, mate. Josh Smith, massive win. Three away wins from home in a row. Massive credit to Warney and the players on to Tuesday now. Yeah, 100%. Them changes didn't weaken us.
Absolutely.
Massive credit. Ben?
No, not at all.
Chris Millwood wants to know, out of 10, what are you giving Freddie?
I think it's should come in. We scored because of his greediness, so I think that probably contributes to it a bit. I think that's positive and negative, so that probably cancels out. But I think he played better than he usually does. I'd say 8 or 9.
Wow.
Out of 10?
Only because he got lucky with our first goal. We've been agreed.
I was not expecting you to give him such a high mark. I think you're right. I think Freddie played well today. I thought he worked much harder than he has done in the past. He didn't link up. The issue I had was when you watch Smith and Crooks play together, their link up play is fantastic. Hurst and Freddie haven't got that link. But why would they have to play together once, basically? That's not a surprise, particularly.
No.
Callum Gibson, Evans should have been sent off for that foul. Jansen, 1,000,000% due to Ben Fraser. Yeah. A bit disgraceful, that. Murray in 1978 picked up 6 points from last 2 games, but we've not at his best. Other than 15 minutes against Derby, Mick, we've been not poor, definitely not poor, but we've not been at his best. So it's fantastic that we picked up these points when we've not been that good.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We haven't been brilliant. The game against Derby up until the goals was I think the game today, we were just about all right. But yeah, picking points up, winning games when you're not playing well is massive. And today we've done it again, haven't we? And you know what? If we do it for the rest of the season, who cares? Not interested. It's about getting those results on board, and that's fantastic. So yeah, can't fault it.
Aye, Smurf 0017 from Twitter. Keeper got to be a man at match for him today. I thought Johansson was solid. He made the save in the first half, which led to him getting kicked in the face, which was a really, really good save. And a couple of other ones as well. Ben, we're not. That's one of the biggest things is for him is that you can't say that we're missing Blackman at all. Johansson is a very good, very good deputy.
That thing where he got basically literally studded in the eye. He had a cut coming down here. I seen in the second half. That save was ridiculous. It was such a good save. So that's brave. I think that's probably what it gives you, apart from Blackman, that braveness. So
it's Scandinavian, isn't it? It's a mad Scandinavian. Scandinavians are known for being a bit mad, and goalkeepers are known for being a bit mad. It's just the mixture of being mad, and it works. AK92, I think the referee's a big Chet Evans fan. If that was a Mills player, and that's a red. I think you 100% agree. I think when Woody's not there, you lose that. I mentioned there, I wish Woody was on. It would have had a stern word with Evans. And he also thinks it's a foul for the goal. You miss that when Woody's not there. You miss that experience of just, I think you know what I mean. I can't put it into words really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, definitely. I've got to agree with him there about their goal as well. 99 times out of 100 that is given. I'll tell you what, if that's Smithy on their goalkeeper, 100 times out of 100, that's given as a foul. I personally, I'm not convinced it is a foul, but that's a bigger picture thing. It's given every other time. I thought that were a disgrace again, but then he shouldn't have been on pitch in first place, should he? So that's referees for you. Absolute garbage.
Yeah. Chris IFC, not like us to win when we have a ref making rubbish decisions against us. And also Chris reminded me of a win when we would have got in the past years in the Championship, whereas recently we've opened up to teams. Yeah, that's a big difference. I think even early on this season, if that's mid-September, late September, I think we probably draw the game or maybe even lose it. I think it's been really, really good. Smurf 0017. How did the Wendy's get on? Well, now that you mention it, they did go 1-0 up, but then they took a bit of a 4-1 spanking. So,
they're joking, did they?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's going to make it really difficult at work on Monday to keep my mouth shut. AK92 comes
back again. Also, hope Lindsay injury is not as bad as he's vital. As Mick's put on the screen, according to Paul Davis, it's potentially his hamstring with a scan on Monday. Now, watching other players in the past get hamstring injuries, it didn't look terrible. No. He played on for how many minutes? 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's just a minor strain. when you see players tear their hamstring, they literally can't walk off the pitch.
Yeah.
Never mind playing. I know Jimmy Lindsay's, hard, but I don't think it's that hard. So hopefully it's just a minor thing. But Wiles came on. Can't give some Miles man on the match for him. Took the goal really, really well. Was attacking today. Kept the pressure on their defence. Well, hopefully Lindsay isn't out for long. Yeah, Ben, I thought Wiles, when he came on, he played him further forward than I think he may have ever played Wiles before.
Yeah.
And it really suited him.
Yeah, I think it's because he had Winger and Barlas on, who I imagine, if he's Barlas is not going to attack. But as we said, Wing more of a pick a pass out, Xavi type of guy. You know what I mean? Not type of Xavi. I wouldn't say yes, like to get forward.
You're arguing with yourself, Ben. Yeah.
That player pick a pass out. So I think that's probably why I had to put him further forward. And yeah, I think it did suit him. Crooks looked like he was playing on wing today, which are a bit.
He just floats, doesn't he, when he comes on?
Yeah.
I'm going to mention now. Nobody's mentioned it yet, but I thought Giles defensively was slightly iffy. But I thought going forward again, he was so good.
Yeah. The way he put that cross in, which Freddie could have done better with. Yeah, could have done better with, but it was a good cross again.
Yeah, very, very good cross.
To be fair, with that, Freddie scored. He's made a really good run across the front at defender, but he's just got too much on header. Having said that, looking at the replay, I think Everson probably has it covered that near post. Initially, I didn't think he had, but yeah, he's made a decent run across the defender, like I said. So
it's a decent run, but if you watch the best players who score those headers, you don't score from that angle. Almost never. You've got to be in line with the front post or further back, because to get it backwards behind you with any sort of force is impossible.
Yeah.
So it is a fantastic run to lose a defender, but he's actually done it a bit too far in front of the post. But that's been a bit too critical. Jake Kidd followed the win with a win, and 3 consecutive wins at this level is unheard from us. Yeah, I mean, Mick, first time under Warney, first time since 2016 that we've had back-to-back wins in the Championship.
Yeah.
That'll keep you up. 3 wins out of 4 now, no?
Yeah, absolutely. That sort of form keeps you up. And as we've said, in the podcast earlier on in the week, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. The way we're performing at the moment, if we can maintain this form, we will be absolutely fine. We'll be looking up, not down.
Well, looking at the table, so if we win our next 2 games, I'm going to say roughly, if we win our next 2 games and a few results go our way, right, and, we're looking at 14th, 15th.
Ben, I've got a question for you. When's playoff final?
I don't know.
What chance of lockdown being restrictions lifted so we can go Wembley, do you reckon?
Hey, man.
I don't know. That's to be embarrassing. I'll tell you what, though, 45. We're only 16 points off playoffs. I mean, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not ridiculous.
It's not. It is ridiculous, but why not? Let's just.
No, but if you think about
dreaming.
Do you know we're only 7 points off 11th? So
7 points off 11th.
Yeah,
that puts it in perspective.
That does.
Preston to 11th.
Perspective.
Preston 11th. So.
Wolf Mark Gamble's brilliant result out of the bottom 3. Wednesday got battered, and Derby got rained off as well. I mean, it has almost been the perfect day, hasn't it? You know what I mean? The only blot on copybook is conceding a goal. If we kept a clean sheet as well, it would have been a full house. That'd have been out for lottery tonight, definitely.
Well, Birmingham lost, so Birmingham now find themselves in the relegation zone. Derby obviously didn't play. Coventry picked up a point at Watford, which is obviously a very, very good point, but drags them in a little bit further to us.
We've got 2 games and on a lot of teams above us, haven't we?
Yeah. A
lot of good, interesting teams.
Yeah.
Well, you said we're 7 points off Preston. We've got 2 games in hand to them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Playoffs is actually a shout, keep playing like this. If your table stays like this, it's a shout. I'm scrolling it.
Why not? Let's dream. Ethan is Polish. We dug in today, and everybody put in a shift. Also, was really good defensively and good attacking. I thought Harden had a really good. He got caught out once or twice. That's just because he put so much effort in going forward. I like him a lot. If Guardiola keeps getting these wins, I think big clubs come sniffing. Big club will come sniffing. I think you'd only ever leave us for a team that play in yellow and play at Corrie Road. Yeah, and thankfully they're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about that right now. I think Warne is one of those which is well thought of by the entire footballing community because he was a fantastic coach, fantastic fitness coach, and now he's just a good guy and all, and now he's getting success on the pitch as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really good.
Absolutely.
Righty said, victor equals victory. Yeah. Oliver Rout, Wales man of the match from today, super win. With us so close to teams above us and 2 games in hand, on many we could get ourselves into mid-table position up the mighty Millers. We're on 29 points, and you may not need 50 points to stay up, but we're 21 points away from basically safety.
Yeah.
We're 21 points going. Yeah.
Sorry.
And we've won 4 out of the last 6 games. So if you continue that type of run on, we've come out of a run which was a difficult run. You look at teams like Middlesbrough and people like that and Preston. Those should be quite difficult games. We're now coming up against Cardiff, who have won today, all right, but they're not in a very good form. QPR, again, they've won today, but they're not in very good form. Bournemouth next week are in terrible form, although they've won today. And then the end of the month, we're not even with Forest. So we're coming into an okay run of fixtures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully. Chris Millward might be wrong with this, but I thought Evans was involved with Lindsay earlier on and could have been booked.
That's another thing I wanted to speak about. He should have been sent. He should have been booked for that because that's a push. He pushed him here. What's the move now? He like to just start scrapping and that, and it's just a warning.
Depends who you are, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pushed it one-handed, and then he should have been. He booked for that thing. He bottled it massive today, ref. He's probably been paid off, but we all know what Ched Evans is like, don't we?
Okay.
That's enough said on Ched Evans because we all know what he's like.
Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to. I think you can't.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly, we know what he's like.
Yeah. We've already had this comment, mate.
Okay. I say K9 too. He's just pressing copy and paste.
Ethan's Polish. One should get put up for manager a month at this rate. Well, yeah. There's certainly a shout for January that he might get manager a month. Well, we're 2 wins in February already, so yeah. AK97, last message from him, boys. What's all your opinions on what Giles? I thought he's better off in the last 20-30 minutes against tired legs, but maybe it's too early to tell. I think maybe at the minute that might be the right way to go because he has got some defensive issues. But time will tell. He clearly needs work on training ground.
The thing is, there were chances in first half where like their player played a hospital pass to their right winger. And it's like Giles intercepted it and tried to knock it past. And if that's in the 70th minute, he gets past and it goes down the line. So I agree. I think he's better off the bench.
Yeah, Jamie Hamilton, keep it tight at the back. Robertson was quality for man of the match for him. We talked about him last week, mate. We're, again, big fans of him. But, yeah, he was good again, wasn't
he? He's awesome. He is awesome. I was a bit disappointed that Woody didn't play today, but I thought Angus MacDonald had a decent game. But that back three with Clark Robertson is a much better back three. He is such a good centre half. Solid as a rock. So yeah, I was Jamie there. I don't know whether he was my man of the match, but he was certainly up there. Definitely. Yeah. So,
and Thompson Ched Evans got away with the referee very, very lightly. Yes. And right, he does correct you, and he is right. It was Whiteman who pushed Lindsay. Former Donny player. Who was one of their better players, to be fair. He was a threat all game. Yeah.
Is it Ben Whiteman? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think it is Ben Whiteman. I'm not certain.
Who is a Ben Whiteman? I don't know that.
Yeah.
John,
well, yeah. John, what's his name? John Hinchliffe says other teams dragged into relegation zone. Huddersfield 2 draws, 4 losses, and also Barnes. I mean, Barnes is sitting 12th on 36 points, but they're not winning. I believe the last 6 games up here.
Yeah.
Their new manager, you don't know if they're gonna fall back where they were before the manager came in, as he peaked a bit early. It's going to be interesting to see that you've got teams not in very good form. Preston 1 win in the last 6, Barnsley no win in the last 6, Luton are now only in 1 win in the last 6. Millwall won today, but that was their first win in 4 games. Huddersfield, like you mentioned, not winning that many. You've got teams like Wednesday who've won 3 out of the last 6. We've won 3 out of the last 6. Derby have won 3 out of the last 6. Forest, none of the teams that were actually down there started picking up points, and that's dragging everybody else back in. It's fascinating.
It's going to be interesting.
I talked about it Wednesday, fan. The battle at the bottom of the championship is one of the most interesting fights in the country at the minute. It's really, really interesting.
Definitely.
Hopefully, and I believe we will. I think we'll pull away from this in the next week or two.
We've got enough quality in this squad to pull away from it comfortably. But obviously, it depends on results. It depends on how we're treated by referees and everything else, and all the other bits that we can't control. Definitely.
Yeah, certainly a lot of positives. Unless you boys have got anything else you want to mention, I think we'll call it there.
Man of the match for everybody. Jamie's asking.
Go on, Ben.
It's a tough ball. You're all right, Ben.
Yeah.
Probably Victor. You still in it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that picture from that Victor Anson's put on Twitter?
No.
I've seen his cut. I've seen it when he was
Can
taking
you share it, Matt?
his cut.
Yeah. I mean, it was. We've talked about it before. My man at match, I'm going to go with. I think I'm probably going to go with Lewis Wing, but I don't really know. Lewis Wing for me.
Do you see that?
Standing, not yet. Oh yes, can.
Wow.
It looks like a prison photo. Has it been looked up?
That's a really bad cut, that, in a really, really dangerous place.
Yeah. Wow.
That's really bad, that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%.
And we'll finish with Will Daniels. We feel nobody. We fear no one. Not pretty. A couple of years ago, we cave and take a point to pay points us lose. Shows the evolution side. Johansson with a huge first half sale was a catalyst to the win. Let's hope Lindsay's back soon, but with, as he mentioned, it's a hamstring. You just don't know a hamstring, and you've got to be really careful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as mentioned by a lot of people, that's why we need to be rotating players.
Yeah.
Because if it is his hamstring, that's wear and tear. So you've got to be so careful with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
absolutely.
Thank you all for getting involved.
The thing is with a hamstring, it doesn't look like a tear. So it's probably not a bad tear. So if he rests it and he does it, treats it properly, he'll be back within 2 weeks max.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just an annoying period to lose him for weight being started Tuesday. If it's a normal season, it's less important because we're not going to be started Tuesday every single week. It's
better than losing him for 8 weeks because he's tall.
If he tears it, it could be out of the season. So it's
Definitely.
So thank you all. Mick, did you give us your man at match?
Yeah, wing.
Okay, I'm going to wing as well. I thought you were outstanding. It's a really exciting midfield we've got at the minute, you know.
Yeah,
really exciting.
Definitely.
I'm really excited for it. So thank you all for getting involved. We've had a load of comments for you. We do really appreciate those. Make sure you are following the Twitter account, liking the Facebook page, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If you're watching it now, down there.
If you watch on YouTube, it is down there, yeah.
Down there. Click on it, please, now. Thank you.
We are back tomorrow night, where we'll be doing the full review, a bit more depth on this one. We'll look at the stats and go through a bit more detail once we've had time to think on it. That'll be live on YouTube, but it will also be out as an old podcast on Monday morning. So whichever one you want to listen to, we will put out. And I think that's everything I've got, mate.
I think so. I've not got anything, mate. You know me, I've got very little to say that for myself.
Yeah, it's true. So we shall see you all very, very soon. We'll be doing a post-match on Tuesday.
Yes, 7 o'clock kickoff Tuesday night for the Cardiff game. So it will be post-match live rather than a pre-match. It may well just be myself and Matt on Tuesday night. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Good. No more Freddie bashing them.
Maybe not, yeah. It's going to be fun. It's quite elastic, I won't be on. Just missing the penalty, I'll be on. Nah, I don't know. I might be there, I might not be, it depends, yeah.
Okay, cool. Really appreciate everybody getting involved in that. So we'll see you all next time, and cheers, Mick and Ben.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Pringle looking towards Odegaard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! swear I do